SirStrange, you're late. Yes, I know, but I'm here now, and we got to get these reactions out of the way. So I know we had a state of play a few days ago, and yeah, yours truly has been busy. But now that we finally got some downtime, we finna knock out some of the trailers that I heard about, that I'm excited about, and they're gonna be in separate videos. So the first one we're gonna get out the way is God of War: Sons of Sparta. Without much talking, let's get our spectacles on and observe what's cracking. Let's go.
God of War: Sons of Sparta is set in the lands in and around Sparta, Laconia. It's the southern peninsula of Greece. This is where you'll start the game. It's like the boys' backyard.
The land of Laconia.
In Sons of Sparta, Kratos and Deimos are both Agoj cadets. They're young soldiers for Sparta.
The world of the game we're telling is a lot more about the Laconia region outside of Sparta. The boys venture out, they get their first pass to leave town and go off on their own. And so we get to explore a lot of the countrysides and things that exist outside of the walls of Sparta.
When players start to explore Laconia, I think they can expect to find a lot of various interesting biomes, a lot of fun enemies to fight, and it's like you're taking on the adventure of young Kratos along with you, so you're experiencing something.
Hey man, hold on. This is nuts because I was literally okay. I brought up this idea a while ago. Shout out to Lake Show. If Lake Show was watching this, he would confirm. I was saying, I told him, bro, you don't think it would be cool if God of War had some type of side-scroller Vania style game? That joke would be fire. He was like, man, no, man, it's gonna be stupid, it's gonna be whack. Like, God of War should stay God of War. I was like, how is it not God of War? It's no different from Mario still being Mario, regardless of whether he's shooting rabbits with blickies or kart racing. It's still Mario. It's still Kratos. I'm on board for this. Just know that.
New along with them.
In designing the levels, we had a great back and forth process with SMS where, we would come up with these level concepts and sort of hash them out as to why they fit the game, why they fit the Greek setting, and then how we could apply the God of War coat of paint.
The way we approached level design in God of War: Sons of Sparta is to treat each level like it is its own character. So not just visuals, but things like color palette, shape language.
Filling out the environments was figuring out where the locations were and finding their real-life counterparts within Greece to kind of see what kind of plants grow there and translating that into pixel to make everything feel more distinct from each other.
When making the game's map and its environments, we worked with the Santa Monica studio to make sure that each of these new regions felt at home in the God of War universe.
Man.
We wanted to make them feel...
As a Vania enthusiast, you cannot sit here and tell me that as a God of War enthusiast, you don't think this is a good idea. You may hate the art style. I've heard people saying the art style looks ugly. I see no problems here. This is exciting. This is dope.
Authentically part of Laconia and also authentically part of the series.
New maps are packed. Every level has these new places for players to explore and find out more about this world.
That might be useful in the future. Better remember this spot.
We've been using the term breadcrumbing, and it's the concept of having these tiny rewards and these clues, taking this massive map, and gives the player this sense of agency where they can go where and how they want. I think that's something that has driven a lot of our design decisions because it's such an important pillar for what makes games in this genre fun and unique.
Thank you, Nike.
We look to the original God of War games for inspiration, such as Pandora's Temple. It's a big, sprawling environment. You go off into these side rooms, and you solve puzzles, defeat monsters.
In this genre, typically environmental puzzles are pretty prominent, so we try to balance between regular mechanical puzzles. There's some that are hidden in the environment that you won't be able to tell off a first look. Sometimes you got to move things around. There's a lot of traversal puzzles too, so you'll be using your whole toolkit for most of the game to figure out most of the puzzles. Not only does searching for and exploring for the rewards give you actual like currency or resources throughout the game to help your experience. There's also certain things that you can look for that help you understand the lore better, and they also give you the story around Laconia itself, so you can get like a deeper knowledge of the world that you're living in.
Most of the areas in Sons of Sparta are all original locations, and some of my favorite really support the theme of the game of this coming of age. For example, the Onus Vineyard, you know, it's an area where grapes are harvested and then cultivated and then pressed into wine and matured. And
I just had this thought randomly. Is it gonna be possible to play as Kratos' brother? Because if so, that'll be fire. Just like how Castlevania is, where you can play as Alucard or you can play as Richter. Oh my god.
kind of is a mirror to the boys' journey of, again, coming of age.
I'm definitely excited for players to see the port of Messenia. It's just a really nice area. The way the art has evolved over time just makes it feel so much more solid. And the art overall in the areas are just really...
Yo, folks is just... I've come to the conclusion that folks is just extremely freaking picky with visuals, bro. There is nothing visually wrong with this. Nothing. This looks good. I'm ready to dive in.
Really interesting, and they all come together in a unique way.
I'm very excited for people to really get to experience this side of Kratos that they've only hinted at in other games about his younger life and the kind of person he was before he became the Kratos that we all know.
We're excited for fans to explore Laconia through Sons of Sparta because the way it shows Kratos' homeland in this new pixel art style. We put a lot of effort into making these areas authentic, and not just to Greece, but to the God of War series. We think that we have all the elements there that fans will expect.
Huh? It's out now? Boy, you better stop playing with me. Oh, we might have... Yo, we may have to get this. Oh, man. Yo, comments down below. What's y'all thoughts on God of War Sons of Sparta, man? Y'all gonna check it out. Y'all gonna play it. Let me know. We're gonna move on to the next trailer in another video. So stay right there, and I'll see y'all next time. Peace. We